can day. It's like I told y'all, and actually if you've been watching the Instagram, you'll know I got the giveaway going. We've reached that 2,000 subscriber mark. Somebody's gonna get one. Either one of these, the block spacer, or an intake. I don't know, maybe something else. I haven't really figured that out yet. But anyways, today we're getting into the catch can situation. I already pulled off the intake and everything, and I just got this line ran right now to the back of the driver's side valve cover, and yeah, I'll get into the rest of this. I need to remove the PCV valve still, and I'm gonna use this fitting. We're gonna screw it in, make it nice and easy, plug and play, take out the PCV, put this fitting in, and the dash chain goes right in there. Nice, seamless install, great. And yeah, so we'll get into that. The whole purpose of this is for oil consumption. You know, I don't really have an issue with oil consumption, but this is just gonna help prevent that from happening in the future. So it's something good to have. All VQs should have it, honestly. If you know about the VQ, you know these things eat oil because Nissan kind of mucked up when they were building them. But yeah, we'll get into it. Alright guys, so ran out of daylight yesterday and had a lot of things to do. It's been a very busy weekend because getting married in about a month. Getting married next month, November 7th. So I got a lot of things going on right now. I've been trying to find time and fit the time in to, you know, do my recording and editing, but it's hard doing all that stuff and trying to plan a wedding. So sorry, haven't been up on the uploads, but I mean, I promise you I will be getting back to it as soon as things slow down a little bit. But we do have good news. Got our first collab. It's a company called Brightswimwear, Swedish-based company, and they make some good quality stuff, man. If you're into swimming, you know, beachwear and things like that, go and check out their website, man. Brightswimwear.com. Make sure you use code ReggieB15. I'll put that down in the description so you guys can get 15% off. You know, it's good. It's good. You know, something different. Why not? You know. We do other things besides work on cars. I'm sure some of you guys swim or something like that. They got guys shorts, female attire and things like that. You just go check them out. Go check them out. Use that code ReggieB15. Get 15% off site-wide. And yeah, man, let's get our swim on. Look good doing it. Be better with Bright. Yeah. But back onto this catch can situation. So I still didn't even finish it. Well, I finished it. It's on a temporary setup right now. I need to put a spacer for the mount bolt, and once I do that, then it'll be pretty much 100 mounted. Right now, it's got this ugly looking zip tie, and I got to get a plug for the vacuum side that's going into the intake manifold again. But right now, I got it plugged temporary. It's not going to be like that past tomorrow. So, but yeah, let me just show you guys what it is, and yeah, let's get to this. Let's get to it. So I went with a vintage style catch can. This is a baffled can. This is actually one of the cans that I mentioned earlier that is part of the giveaway. You know, we reached that 2,000 subscriber mark. You could get you one of these cans for free. Block spacer of your choice, or you can get yourself an intake to go along. Me personally, I think the block spacer and the intake is like one of the best bolt-on combos that you can do for the money, so why not? But I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that. But the catch can setup, baffle can, two dash 10s right here, and I have this one running to the passenger side valve cover with that special fitting that I was talking about. That's down there. We just remove the PCV and we screw that in there. We screw our dash 10 into there. And on the driver's side, see, here's the line running driver's side, and it's right there. You see it connected to the old line that was going into the intake. I just have a bar fitting where I connected both ends of it. It's a stock one that's running to the back of the intake manifold. Sorry, not the intake manifold, the back of the driver's side valve cover. So this really was a quick and easy install. It's not that hard to do, but you know, I've noticed there's a lot of controversy about, oh, should you go vented or should you go, you know, sealed can, non-vented. In all honesty, both systems are efficient at doing what they're doing as long as you hook it up correctly. You know, there's some videos out there that say the sealed system is a little bit better because when you have it connected to the vacuum source, it keeps the system under a vacuum. So even when you're in boost and things like that, it's still a negative pressure, which is better than not having a negative pressure. But it's also, with the vented style, you know, it'll have a zero reading at 0 inches. So it's no positive, no negative. It's just reading 0, which is efficient also. For me, I went vented. Just personally, I like this. I like the look and I like the style of a vented can. And you know, I am going boost. I'm in the process of going boost right now. Looking for a few pieces. I already have the turbo and everything. I have the wastegate, blow valve. Just looking for a decent hot side kit and cold side kit. I think I'm gonna go with the Momentum hot side and then the Momentum cold side, or from Z1. And been looking at that kit for a while, and honestly, for the best bang for buck quality pieces, I really do think that kit, you can't beat it. I mean, you can't beat it. It's a good quality kit. When Momentum was out, they did a good job and did a lot of research when they developed that kit. And for the price, I believe for the hot side, it's a little over $1,800. The cold side's about $1,200 for the piping, but it'll all be plug and play, and it'll make decent power. And for the stock block, you know, we're only shooting for about 400 horsepower, maybe a little over 400, until we can get that build block in. But yeah, that's the plan for that. And yeah, I mean, catch can setup is decent. You know, a lot of people with these VQs use them for they have an oil consumption problem, and I see a lot of people saying that using catch can is supposed to stop your oil consumption. Truth is, if you have an oil consumption problem that's bad right now, if you're going through a quart and a half every 1,000 miles, you know, and if you're driving your car regular and it's going through that, then putting a catch can on, honestly, is just going to band-aid your situation. The real way to fix your oil consumption is going to be to tear the block apart, put new rings, and maybe even change your valve seals and put a new set of valve seals in. But putting this catch can, it's just going to band-aid it, where you will be catching the oil inside of your catch can rather than it going into your intake manifold through these ports right here. This is the port that's normally connected to your stock PCV over here, and pretty much when your PCV valve would reach its pressure point and it opens up, it would help get sucked in through here. And when you take off your plenum, you can see sometimes there's in the galley there, it's you know, wet with oil and all that stuff. But if you guys remember the video where we actually installed the plenum spacer, when I took the plenum off, I really didn't have, I mean, I had basic, just a light coating, a film of oil, but I don't really go through oil. I don't really have an oil consumption issue. I mean, cross my fingers, I'm not asking for it, but so that's good. You know, I got a healthy engine. But this right here, the catch can, it will help prevent that also, because it does open it up from the regular stock PCV system to a -10, so it is taking a lot of that crankcase pressure and it's relieving it out through the vent. So I don't have this buildup of pressure on the bottom of the pistons or on the top of the pistons, you know. So it just doesn't put as much pressure on the rings or the valve seal, so it helps prevent oil from leaking past those seals. So I mean, if you don't have an oil consumption problem, I would suggest getting a catch can or a breather system, just to help relieve some of that crankcase pressure. And if you do have an oil consumption problem, I also suggest that you do get a catch can to help alleviate some of your oil consumption, but your real issue lies in your rings and in your valve seals. The catch can is not going to fix that problem. At the end of the day, you still have to come in, you still have to re-ring it and check your seals internally, because that's where the real issue is. And that's just the truth about it. So I mean, I see a lot of guys talking about Catch cans fixing your oil consumption? No, it doesn't. It band-aids it. It might help the engine breathe a little bit better. But at the end of the day, if your rings are bad, catch can's not gonna fix that. Sorry guys, that's just the truth. That's just what it is. If you need new rings, you need new rings. Catch can won't do that for you. So, sorry. I mean, this is I'm happy with it. It looks cool to me. It's doing exactly what I wanted to do. Just gotta, once I get the spacer for the bolt, I'm gonna take one of these bolts out, put the spacer in between with the longer bolt so it sits flush, and I can still torque this front cover bolt back to torque spec, because I want all my bolts at spec, and it'll be mounted nice, and I won't have this janky zip tie. That's really an eyesore for me right now. So excuse the zip tie. Trust me that. Yeah, that looks better right there. But I mean, excuse the zip tie, guys. But yeah, man. I mean, it's not much to it. It's not much to a catch can. It's not that exciting. You guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them, man. You guys can check out in the comments. I do try to respond to everybody, and if you guys need help, I do try to help out where I can. That's part of the reason why I do this, because I like helping people, man. I would like to say that I have a decent amount of knowledge when it comes to this type of stuff. So I mean, if I can help you guys out, I'll do that. I have no problems doing that. Just shoot me a question down in the comments, and I promise you I'll get back to you. Or you can follow the Instagram, monkey_wrench_garage with an R, and yeah, shoot me a message on there, man. There's plenty of people that shoot me DMs, ask me little questions here and there. Some people think that it's a bother to ask a simple question, when it's really not. I really enjoy it, so don't feel scared, man. It won't bite you through the computer. Ask that question, I promise you I'll help you out. So yeah, I mean, that's really it for this. The next video I'll have coming up is the oil cooler. I do have it. I just need to go and buy oil. I have all the pieces that I need and everything, but yeah, so this bumper will be coming off. Find somewhere to mount this in the front, and we'll get that cooler going. That's really something I'm excited for. Help keep the oil temps down, especially since we're going boost, and I don't plan on running a water-cooled turbo. I already have the BorgWarner S366, and it's an oil-cooled turbo, and I know running the turbo in this small bay is going to generate a decent amount of heat. So just having the oil cooler there will help keep those oil temps down. Keep that oil temp down, the lubrication factors stay into play. It doesn't break down as fast, and we can help keep this thing going a little bit longer. Help preserve the life of it a little bit longer. Especially since I'm going to be adding the turbo to it, which is already going to stress this motor out a little bit. Even on low boost, I'm going to run it on low boost. I don't want to blow it up. I know more pounds is more smiles, but I would like to enjoy it, boost it for maybe six to 8 months before I throw in the built motor, because after it's turboed on this stock block, I'm gonna buy another long block, and I'm gonna get right into building that. We'll get into that later, but built block is in the works. So we got to get this thing boosted first, and enjoy that, man. That's the key thing. You gotta enjoy your cars, man. I got tied up in my last project where I wanted to do everything under the sun, and as I was doing that, I noticed that I wasn't ever driving the car. Coupled with other personal issues and things, that's what led me to part my Sentra. I don't know if you guys know about it. I don't think I told you yet, but the Sentra's gone. Everything's gone. I just actually sent the block last Friday that just passed to a guy in Virginia. So everything's gone. The shell is gone. Head's gone. Everything is gone. I kept the turbo parts for the most part, which is why I have them now, and that's what's going to go on here. So looking forward to it. 400 horsepower, 350, should be fun. A little fun daily. I want to be able to enjoy the car. Not saying I don't enjoy it now, because I do, but I am going to get into that turbo situation. Love turbo. Not that I can't stand all motor. I just don't think it's not. How about this? All motors is not appealing to me. I don't want to piss anybody off. I know some of you HR guys think that some of you HR guys make your 300 plus horsepower and you're all right, but Me personally, I'm just a boost guy. I like turbo sounds. The car doesn't even have to be fast for me. I like hearing whooshy and pooshy. That's it. But we're gonna get into it, man. It's coming. It's coming. Like I said, guys, sorry about the, mediocre video, but just figured I'd keep you guys in the loop and let you guys know I'm still here. Haven't gone ghost or anything like that. Just got a lot of things going on. Like I said, I'm getting married soon, so that's cool. Looking forward to that. Now that I'm here, I do need to change these valve cover gaskets. I'm thinking of getting new valve covers though, and painting them or having the powder coat. I'll probably just paint them. Don't know what color scheme to go with. Maybe something like green to match the top hats of the coilovers. I don't know. But yeah, man, like I said, like, share, subscribe, guys. Share the video. Brightswimwear, Reggie B, 15% off site wide. We get to 2,000 subscribers and we can start that giveaway. One lucky guy, whoever or girl, will get that, either a catch can, a block spacer, or an intake. I'll deal with the shipping, I'll pay for it and everything, get it out to you guys, no issue. Let's just get to that 2,000. That's the key right now, that's the goal. We get to 2,000 subs, we're golden. MRG, out.